Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Techtonica. Last time we started up a new playthrough, nice, clean playthrough of everything. Uh, got the new computer, can see the new graphics, can appreciate all of the new stuff that they've added into the game since the last time we've played, uh, which is a fair amount. Between episodes, I've been pretty busy. Got all of the materials to upgrade the terminal again. Really nice. Looks like we're gonna need iron, copper, processor units, and Atlantic ore. That's gonna be a little
Terminal
annoying,
upgraded.
but that
New
should be okay.
technologies and recommended tasks
Uh,
available.
that is all due
The tech
to
tree is really opening up now,
this
Breaker. Water wheels and mining
monstrosity
charges are both
that
going to
I
be
was up
things
to
I
between
promise you won't
episodes.
know
So
how you got this far without. Cooling systems will probably help you open up a lot of broken,
let's go ahead
overheated
and
facility
walk
doors in the sector too.
through
And keep an eye
everything
out
that
for
I
those
did
blue
between
research core
episodes.
fragments.
So I think last time we ended off with getting an iron and a copper smelter, proper little automated going into a chest. These have been running for a pretty long time now. Copper's coming from over there, obviously, and we got the crank upgrade that lets it go for 30 minutes. That was definitely not in the game before, but it's really nice. Anyways, the iron and the copper come over here, and here is where we're going to be making all of our basic resources. So that includes iron and copper frames, which we're going to need a ton of in the late game. It also means we don't have any of them, but the iron mechanical components, or just mechanical components, as you can tell, we're low on iron right now. So that's tough. And then I've also set up copper wire and iron gears. There is one more recipe that I don't have going yet, and that is the copper components. Don't need them for anything super important right now. Need them for power things, basically. So accumulators and the crank generators. Then they head upstairs to our second floor, which so far I've designated as the more advanced assembly. This is where we are making the power or the research cores. I don't know why that's so slow. Or if it's stopped. It might be stopped over there. That might actually be because I don't know what that does. Thought there maybe we have to research so it goes out a little bit. Don't know. It used to go out, but it looks like it's just stuck there. Anyways, this is also where we're making the paper frames. Plant matter frames. Study. And then at the third floor, this is where we're doing all of our growing. So all of the planters, making the kindle vine getting brought down into kindle vine extract, and the plant matter, which is what we're using to make the plant matter frames. This is starting to back up. If you remember from last series, this was certainly an issue, this backing up. So hopefully we don't have that issue again. But I also did some simple aesthetics. Since there's all the base building new features, I figured this time I would actually make like a proper base rather than one that I kind of just cobbled together beforehand. But that's pretty much all I did between episodes. And I guess my new task is going to be getting Atlantum ore, 450 of it, which means we need to go save the Colonel. I think that's his name. So let's go ahead and we need the mining charge, where I don't know what we're gonna get. So this is actually what we needed to do. We needed to come over to the warehouse, and we needed
We're
to
in.
mine
Scan those mining
the
charges.
mining
And
charges.
that computer has something up with it too. Something
Uh,
keeps pinging this terminal with the most irritating supply requisition I've ever seen. Wait, it's the Excalibur.
I think that's
But why would they
everything.
requisition? Hold on.
Yep.
It's not a requisition at all. Someone is using the supply management system to send a distress call?
Automated
let's go get the
distress call
captain.
received. Waypoint added to system display.
An automated distress call? I've only ever seen
Alrighty.
one of these in training. It shouldn't even happen. These beacons
shouldn't
only light
happen
up
and
when
will
someone
never
becomes
happen
unable
are
to trigger a
two
distress call
completely
themselves.
different things,
Or worse.
which certainly are
We need to find the
never,
source
ever,
of that signal.
ever
Somebody
correlated.
needs our help.
Somebody needs our help. Yeah, a lot of people need our help. And unfortunately, they're all, spoiler alert, cubes. I have gotten the materials together to get into here.
Lots of memories rushing back. For a moment, I thought they were distorted, but now I realize it was something else. This place is sideways. Literally. This is the Excalibur.
Research cubes? That's pretty
It belonged to the
good.
expedition. That factory and all those people I was expecting to find, they were a part of it. And so were we.
Cool. Let's make sure we get everything out of here. Don't want to forget anything. I did craft my hover pack, so we don't need that anymore. I don't think there's anything in here.
Look up, Breaker. We were too late. Only one person would have been in that chair.
Hey, buddy. Well, oh. I made you my screenshot last time, so I won't do that. But
This is Colonel Stefan Wagner.
the
Your suit
Colonel,
is failing to transmit a signature. Identify yourself.
now we get
Paladin?
to carry him around.
Sir, you're alive!
In much the same way that you are, it would seem. It is a strange thing to be a witness to your own lifeless body.
I was unlucky enough to end up next to mine, too. But, yeah.
I'm not sure what we are now, but I know somehow that I am still myself. I am conscious. I am choosing these words. My experience of this loss is emotional.
He's always so philosophical, this,
I'm in no better
the
shape than you
Colonel
are.
is.
And this Breaker has something wrong with their suit. For all we know, they could be a stack of drones in a trench coat. Either way, at least we've got a body to work with.
Precisely. For now, we must focus on goals that we can achieve.
Now we can get out of here.
If the sensors from my command bridge were correct, our manufacturing in Sector Victor has been compromised. How far has your exhaustive reconstruction progressed?
Exhaustive reconstruction? Sir, it's the entire sector.
My apologies, Sergeant. I did not realize you had more pressing commitments.
We're rebuilding, sir, but mostly to focus on recovering signals for search and rescue. We can't reach command. We don't have orders, and for all we know, every sector
There
could
we
be
go.
exactly like this one. Gone.
Sergeant, your unit could go for
RD.
months without direction from the surface. That's what deep reconnaissance is about. That's why we chose you to lead it. The
Now that we have
resources
the
we came
Colonel, I
here to
believe we can
harvest,
go into
refine,
the
and bring
floating
home to Earth
research
are still
thingy.
needed. There is
The
no
floating
hardship
research
we can
place.
face that does not pale in comparison
We
to the
can get into
strife
there,
that will
we
be
can
visited
research
upon
the higher
humanity if
tier
we
of
fail.
things. How did I miss
Until
you?
we learn otherwise, our mission to industrialize this
don't know.
world remains. Distractions. System, receive authorization Zeta 17.
Senior Command authorization acknowledged. Override of facility restriction now in effect. Access denied. Voice authorization required. Report to senior personnel.
Report to senior personnel.
Not sure if you noticed this, but you can rotate and zoom the Echo Sketch map, too.
Oh, they're
Give it a
talking
little
over each
spin.
other. Got
Give
three
it a
different
little zerr.
voice things going
This
through.
dish must have been for some kind of experimental communication technology. As you can see,
Oh,
it's
it
currently
opened up.
being pointed at a
Nice.
few hundred
Alright,
miles.
I'm gonna run through here,
which
grab everything that
makes
is
absolutely no sense.
of use.
I know there was
I don't know
some
what this is.
weird
This is
science to
Conveyor
how the
belt Mark
production terminals
III.
communicated with each
Oh.
other across sectors.
Oh.
I remember it being
How
one
nice.
of those things that seemed to go down constantly.
So in order to make those cooling systems that I needed to get the kernel back, I came up here and I basically duplicated the Kindlevine extraction process over to the other side of the base. So now we have Kindlevine and we have Shiverthorn. Of course, I'm not actually really doing anything with the outputs, especially that plant matter. At least the Shiverthorn is being accumulated. But I will go ahead and do all of that stuff between episodes. We're also horribly over on our power, so I will be connecting to I'll be doing the same thing I did in the last series, which is mining basically through here over to the water wells. I don't know if you can, yeah, right over to there. That will get us the what's it called? That will give us access to the river, which I think we need in order for power of the water wheels, or we can throw them in here, but that's basically just a bunch of free power waiting for me to come take it. So that's what I'll do between episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, though. If you guys did, please leave a like. It always helps me out. And I will see all of you guys next time.